And tonight, the governor is getting pushback for not calling lawmakers back to Austin for a special session to address the Uvalde shooting.
He did call on the Texas School Safety Center to conduct a safety review of all district campuses in Texas. Today, the governor also directed the House and Senate to form committees on school safety, mental health, social media, police training, and firearm safety. It could lead to action next session when lawmakers meet in January.
Some say it's work lawmakers are already doing in the interim, and the governor needs to do something to make a difference now.
KXAN's Monica Madden live at the state capitol with our top story.
Well, lawmakers have already been meeting in these halls for quite some time now in various different committee meetings talking about things like mental health. The problem is, without a special session, lawmakers do not have the ability to pass legislation before students return to school in the fall. With the pain still raw and funerals underway in Uvalde, some lawmakers say now is the time to work for change.
The governor can take action. Act. Call us back. Let us debate. Let us pass legislation.
House Representative Ann Johnson vice chairs a committee that has already been discussing things like mental health and talked about Uvalde in a hearing last Thursday.
The tragedy in Uvalde, although it's not on our agenda today, is tied to the work of this committee as we work on ways to improve mental health resources and outcomes.
It's why she says new committees are not sufficient.
We know the solutions. This is not new.
In a statement, Speaker of the House Dade Phelan noted the investigation into what happened in Uvalde isn't done, saying committees will let lawmakers take a well-informed and comprehensive approach in response. Lawmakers took a similar approach before, after a 17-year-old killed 10 people at a Santa Fe school in 2018. Abbott called for a series of roundtables with extensive school safety recommendations. Lawmakers also passed more than a dozen bills, including measures to expand mental health resources and requiring schools to make threat assessment teams. But questions over why the Uvalde gunman's social media messages and posts were not flagged sooner is leading to more demands to address gun policy.
I don't want the creation of another sham committee. Let us discuss common sense gun reform.
Now, I reached out to several Republicans to see if they were satisfied with these committees being formed. One senator, Senator Kel Seliger from Amarillo, is the only one still calling for a special session, even with these committees now in place. There is one Texas representative, that's Jeff Leach, who was earlier calling for a special session. He now tweeted that he is satisfied with these committees, and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick just announced who's going to be on one of his committees. So the wheels are in motion. Britt.
Monica, thank you. New tonight, Governor Abbott's office also says that he's making a $5 million investment to establish a long-term family resiliency center in Uvalde County. It will be for ongoing trauma support and crisis counseling.